Hello, hello, Debrena Jackson Gandy here, founder of the Love Lab with Debrena on YouTube, love relationships coach, and also author of The Love Lies. So, ladies, I have some reasons I want to share with you today that I have found so many of us and too many of us are experiencing frustration and breakdown in our love relationships and in our marriages, especially post-pandemic. I'm going to share with you 5 reasons today. There are more than 5. This is not exhaustive, but I'm going to start with these top 5. Why are so many of us experiencing breakdown and frustration in our love relationships? Number 1, we do not understand how men tick. Men are made differently, they think differently, and most of us don't really understand how they tick, which is why too many of us are either confounded by or frustrated by men in the love relationship space. We don't understand how they tick. Number 2, we also don't understand, and these are all tendencies, by the way, we tend not to understand what they consider most important and what matters most and is desirable to them in a woman in the love relationship space and in a love relationship, and especially as a wife. We've been talking to other women oftentimes, but we haven't been talking to men to know what it is they consider to matter most in a highly desirable woman or in a wife. Number 3, so many of us are what I call in our girl instead of in our woman. Now you may be thinking, Debrena, girl is a noun, woman is a noun. You're using that in a weird way. I'm using it to describe a state of being. And unfortunately, this current flawed and twisted model that most of us have been acculturated into when it comes to love and marriage parks us in girl, emotionally and spiritually immature, unhealed, haven't done our forgiveness work, our hearts are hard, our hearts are closed or partially closed, operating in high levels of distrust, using our tongues as a weapon instead of a blessing in our love relationships, holding in our bodies, especially in our womb space, in our uteruses, compacted, low-level emotions. I don't call them negative, I call them low level. Hence, the issues with fibroids and cysts that disproportionately plague Black women. Number 4, too many of us are walking around here with excess, overly masculinized energy. It's become very well developed in the career, business, professional space and serves us well in that domain. But I'm talking about the love relationships domain here. And in that space, it will actually backfire on us and work to our demise instead of our benefit. And fifthly is that so many of us are unaware of the degree to which we have been poisoned, the degree to which we have been infected by the love lies. The current model that we've been taught, shown, told, had reinforced from various sources, places, and inputs. And here in these United States, it actually creates the worst love relationship and marriage outcomes of any other country on the face of the earth. What? Yes, bottom of the barrel. So what are we to do? This is why I offer my once a year Love Academy 101 virtual event. And it is coming up again in a few weeks. And I really hope you can join me because I'm going to be talking to ladies about some of the foundational female love lies that poison us, that infect us, that undermine us, that sabotage us in our love relationships and in our marriages. I'm going to be talking about how you can begin to detox from the love lies and introduce you to a new paradigm for attracting and sustaining juicy love relationships and juicy covenant marriage. It happens only once a year. I really hope you can join me. Thanks for tuning in. Debrena Jackson Gandy.